Well, the scenery is very nice. You have to give the kidnappers that. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight.
Damn.
This courtyard. I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean!
Go on, Soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand.
Eh?
The sky? Yeah, do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out. Wait, huh? As my eyes tried to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. No, it's almost as if they were concave. The sky is curving inwards.
How can this be?
Could it be... Are we looking at a hologram?
Come on.
Of this size? No way. It's got to be a 360-degree projection or something.
That's...
You mean the sky we're looking at is actually a video panorama? It sounded completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time it made too much sense. If this is a 360-degree projection, will that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I have long recognised. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you knew the sky was fake. Why do you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
a cause for concern.
Ah, no sunlight? You really didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, none at all. No windows means no oxygen. We might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long. I think we'll be okay.
Hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie.
So...
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside, in lieu of actually letting us outside. Sure, if you want to make broad assumptions.
You see?
In a situation like this, making assumptions is all you can really do.
Fair.
Whether or not the sky is really a projection, it's not something we can do much about. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet, high-pitched noise, sort of like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation, it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a sec? Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Eh?
Hear what? It almost sounds like whimpering.
Strike me pink.
Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Oi, who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Do ignore the shrew. That bark is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shrew? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness!
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Do you really think that's gonna convince them?
Eh?
Yes. Hello? I wasn't,
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
Ultimate Fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting shouldn't have reason to hide from people. Since when did any Ultimate titles make any sense whatsoever?
That's not...
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brash may get you the first move, but it's a steady analytical mind that secures the win. That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like...
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. Everything around me was so suffocating.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I came to.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when were we friends?
Well,
Was there anyone with you when you woke up? Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So, this girl is just as clueless as us, and it seems she also passed out on that train. Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kaora is currently introducing us to everyone. Would you like to join?
Maybe...
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. When I meet the others, I'll tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I'll wait here if it makes things easier for everyone.
Many thanks.
Compared to before, she looked a lot calmer. Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well, or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable.
Curious.
Such a strange place, this courtyard. Well, the sky is moving at least, so yeah, it's not a painted texture or anything. It's some screen or hologram.
strange.
Well, I agree, the sky is most likely a video projection. Why would someone want to create a fake sky in the first place?
See?
Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 5 of them awoke in this courtyard. I also woke up here. That makes a group of 6. If everyone was split into pairs, it would check out. Similar to you, the surrounding sky gave us hope of a world beyond the courtyard walls. But no sooner after we fell for the dome's illusion did the cracks begin to show. I've no doubt that was the intention of this place, inspiring hope in order to crush it. Clearly, we are witnessing the machination of a dastardly villain. Point could have been made in a lot fewer words. But then it wouldn't sound as cool. A fake sky, a huge dome, it's like something off the set of a reality show. Here it turns out we're being forced to take part in one. Forced to take part in a reality show? I seriously doubt that. Reality shows have pretty questionable ethics, but I've never heard of one kidnapping its contestants before. I'll stand guard while you find the others. Hey look, I found one. A guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like he found some friends.
Indeed.
Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Pay attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them.
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
We can forgive you, if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
It was going to be an archer of some variety, wasn't it? I can see the arrows.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it, I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all of those weapons, I must ask. You haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, never. I realise my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
Believe me, I've never taken a human life.
I see.
Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool.
So,
Where's your partner? We all had one, to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well... he was fine. Harmless, for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Wait just a sec.
You alright?
Huh?
You...
Did you just say a pirate? Sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the train, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo.
Yup.
Yeah, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so... Heh, I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way...
By the way, Desmond, do you see that girl in the grey uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
No, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. You may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they're discussing something?
my.
Let's head over and find out, shall we? Yep, nothing going on this side. What have we here? Holy hell! Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
How How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a school with an installation like this. I'd be hard-pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see,
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who are on the train?
that's...
That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course. The Academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Eh?
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Yeah, you put it pretty inelegantly. I recall.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car, but didn't they help us?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out.
Anywho,
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
I understand.
Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? So many people to talk to. Hey look, it's Pirate Guy. Glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock.
see?
However, it was all worth it. Look at all these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
I'll give credit where credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oi, I want to talk for a sec.
Huh?
You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate!
Eh?
Eh? I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Can't you be both?
I'm talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question.
Ha!
For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlives.
Jeez.
If you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes.
Huh?
Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you? Yes. Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever. You said you're a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right.
Ha ha!
I know the seas like the back of my hand, every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am John de la Mer!
Indeed you are. King of the Seas? Hero of the Storms? Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those titles himself?
Is that really true?
You know, every river and waterway. Is that really true?
Aye.
Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I actually haven't been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me!
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You'll ask and trust in me. I'll protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
Protect? Protect us from what?
Aye.
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big on an ask, aye? All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila! Sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, Isha was making a big deal out of it.
By the way,
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Mr. Kiora explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking, inviting someone like him? The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache. Better stop. Also, there is clearly a door. Well, there are clearly several doors, but that's one of them.
Golly!
What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are part of the course, but... The same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise.
So,
How is your kind not gone extinct?
Oh,
Ah, extinct? Made redundant by technology?
can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
well, I don't like to admit it.
Against modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack the human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at that?
If my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngling. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, you're the same as us. We were also kidnapped on that train and taken here.
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again?
What? Did you not black out on that train?
Huh?
No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion?
Hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Take this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason.
By the way,
By the way, there's a gathering happening outside the building, Miss Kayara explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
Yeah, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. Right. Marvelous, even. What's with the Greek letters?
eh?
It's a shuttered door.
strike me pink.
Oi, so it is. Is it possible there's an exit behind this? Let's check.
Please don't.
I wouldn't get too excited. It doesn't seem like we can even open this shuttered door. Look, there's no handle. My peers and I attempted to open these doors earlier. Tried as we might, we encountered the same obstacle. No handle.
I see.
Maybe the door is automated.
Hear me out.
Well, why don't we make a dent in it? You all know what battering rams are, right? We could replicate one. If we group together and slam against the door, one of the hinges might give in.
No.
If you want to break an arm, go ahead. It's just an idea.
This is difficult.
With enough force, there's a chance these shuttered doors could be torn down. Though, these wristwatches might zap us.
There must be something.
We won't know unless we test it out. What if we use an object as a battering ram instead?
I'm sure.
How about we discuss it with everyone later? We should organise ourselves first. Sure. Sorry, the tree is just so orange. It's really something. Hello.
Oof.
So, you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the five of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, so...
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but... I'm just handing out titles to anyone who asks.
Jeez.
What the hell is your damage? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this woman. As in, personally? Nah, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines.
Ugh.
Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, bleh. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, she actually... I'm flattered you memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume, so those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you. Anyone who's anyone knows about Winona. Winona. And that would be my name, yes?
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
No last name given. You know any Tagamis by any chance? No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She'll be a truly auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'll say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So, she thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yup, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about as much as you do. The 5 of us have been walking around and talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congressing outside. Good word, congressing. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually has something useful to say. My girl's a piece of work, but given the recent happening, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us, it's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant the chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe? The question becomes who and why. This door is different from the others, and I can't interact with it.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
very nice.
Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
20 million, is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Hello?
What is it?
Hmm.
Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my comrades my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Your comrades?
Hey, hey!
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest tram community on the internet. She must mean her followers being a streamer and all. That would definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So, how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough.
The hell?
What's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
You think the only motivation is money, don't you?
Eh?
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers.
My genius is almost frightening.
One time I bought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. And what exactly are they going to do with that? Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. Provided they're willing to never eat anything but spaghetti, I suppose. I've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day.
Right!
All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
You've managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one.
Duh!
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year. Even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she had such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
It's wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students. I'd suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting you all. Well, you and Winona are not going to get along. Can tell that much already.
Come on!
Come on, man. Just say something. Come on, please. Pretty please.
So harsh.
All I wanted was your name.
Hi.
Hey?
It figures.
No, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you, anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Ah yes, the loud one. His outfit, too. Aren't you warm in that suit? Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air. Got to let the fans in car seats that call your butt.
Let's rock and roll!
Isn't that super rad? With the way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal.
Meh.
Only issue is they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip!
Then stop wearing the suit.
What?
And walk around naked?
Dumbass!
I mean, wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
So, a music producer. Yeah.
It's nothing.
But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man!
No man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance!
Nope. Do I even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. It just about says it all.
Moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
It figures. You don't look the type.
Hey.
Meaning...
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really just intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
Stuff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good with the coffins, not so much the tunnels.
That's not important.
Well, what's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Eh?
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible. They'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first.
Ugh.
The hell? I'd never agree to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Extreme haunts, eh? Heh, people know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well?
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing?
Eh?
For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me you actually believe this guy.
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, it's just a theory. We won't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case...
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Though he looked less than enthused, he let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? This some kind of weird messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it part of the charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think nonsense things like that. If the Academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. Who knows? It's too early to really say much of anything. Some sticky leaves. By the way, hi there. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be? We'll be seeing more of you later. Hello.
Oops.
I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows, I might really like it.
Man.
Meh. If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two?
Wait.
Eh?
Over here!
Oh, hey, new guy, over here!
Huh?
What? You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out. Me and the new guy, together again.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before. Does Kay Montiego ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kay Montiego. Something of an artist? Something of an entrepreneur?
Very funny.
He's an influencer. A really big influencer. Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
And arguably, not the only influencer even in here, since we have the pro gamer as well. You don't recognize the dumbass? Must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
He's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing, and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator, sheesh. You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You'll want to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Yeah, I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kinda impressed. No one would ever guess you at the face of a horse. And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
But hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway,
what about you? Hmm? Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh.
Sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist.
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist? What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
Well put.
I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They're all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for people like you largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone together there.
No worries.
Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. If there's any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent program is a shell of itself. It'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now it thinks I'm on par with those two. And last, but not least, my boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you.
The hell?
Sorry, I dozed off for a bit there.
A cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I've gotten in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meagre natural beauty. The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook.
Think it has to fly here. Think it has to fly here.
Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you!
Oi, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Impressive.
Interesting. A fellow scholar much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men.
So,
what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawomic River Museum in... Really? Senecomiac.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all of those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. Doomed to repeat it, is the phrase you're looking for.
no.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humour is subjective.
Anywho.
People have begun gathering outside.
See?
The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kaora.
Unacceptable!
Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offence. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world, run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
While our honor as ultimates will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. The other 11 students were gathered in the centre of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
You're being pranked, 100%.
Oh.
This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman in visor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace. And your surname, please. Madison, Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer.
Eh?
Eh? How do you know that?
My.
You said it in that dining hall, remember?
That's problematic.
I don't recall you being there for introductions.
However,
Maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never!
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we could take a step back for a second. What was this about a dining hall?
correct.
It's inside the building over there.
Huh?
Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything locale? I'm starving.
Pay attention!
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway.
Meh.
Yeah, okay, but you have to speedrun them.
Oh, man!
Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey!
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have.
Hi.
A lawyer? Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have... His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang, Grace?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Hell if I know his name.
Broski.
He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? My bad. I've got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
Oi!
Wait, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Metsu, Ultimate Debater.
A debater?
Ooh!
So, like a bargain bin lawyer.
Hey.
That's...
here.
Chris Madison, Wolfgang Akire, Damon Matsu. Who else is left? Yeah, we still don't know your ultimate.
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do it.
See?
Yes, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva.
Just like my video games.
Like the spy. Eva Sunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva?
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate liar. But is that in itself a lie? Well, we've dealt with one of those before. The royal weave. That's so funny. So, like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it. What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How was someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But
But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That was when it happened.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
And here's our Monokuma replacement. The mastermind.
No.
Did he just say, we're at Eden's Garden Academy? We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
If it calls for it, what if we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary.
Aye.
Aye, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, Soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman.